seeing it, but you know me, that's life. I'm going to tell it to you the way it is, at least from my standpoint. It might not be yours, but from my standpoint, I'll tell you like it is. And if you think I'm telling it wrong, please come forth and give me an ear. Please let me know that I'm mistaken. Please, this is your radio show. Only thing that I do is hold down the fort. You can change the topic and take it which any direction you want to go. So, anyway, there's things about this man's music that could sell the soothing soul. You know, if you want a nice, lovely evening with a lady, with a glass of wine, sit back. You know, I'm not talking about Barry Manilow. You know, and I'm not talking about Barry White. You know, I'm talking about Paul Ziba. I'm talking about the man that will take you where you been, bring you back again, and then put you in the future because he lets you see where you came from and give you a better idea where you want to go. Because his music touches so much within your soul that you have to remember. You have to pull it out. Like I said, one of them times you wanted to jump off the bridge for that woman, and now you want to throw her off the bridge. Oh. But you remember one thing. As that time when you first met her, it's like, how'd you get like that? Yes, indeed. That's when you were talking more trash than the radio.
There you go, man.
Can you tell us a few things about you, sir?
What can I tell you? You already told them everything.
Oh, yeah? When's your next show?
At Shank Hall on the 13th of October. Saturday night, October 13th, with Panalure opening.
Okay, where's that located?
Farwell and right near Ogden.
Okay, you heard it here first on Life. Now, I'm going to tell you something. It's probably been a long time since you took that lady out and swinged a little bit. You know, grab that hand, waltz her around the fruit thing. Oh, I know you say, I don't dance. You know, you don't have to dance. Just get up on the floor and listen to his music. Close your eyes, pull it tight, and just sway. You know, and I guarantee you, if you get that swaying going with them eyes closed and her wrapped into your arm, you're going to get some benefits that night. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, sir.
I can't say anything. Take it away, man.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just so enthusiastic about your work.
I appreciate that.
You know, I've listened to all the CDs that I have on you, and I found out way too soon that I don't have enough.
Oh, yeah?
This man has some CDs. And like I told you, like I say, listen to August 24th. There's not a bad one out there. Because he takes and intermingles the fine threads of love, life, heart, and soul. And he has a band that's called the Milwaukeeans.
Another called Tomorrow Sound.
Yes. And I swear, if they didn't call themselves the Milwaukeeans, you would think they were strictly out of Chicago, Motown, L.A. I've heard it all. I've been around the gauntlet a few times, you know. And I ring my bell. Oh, never mind. Yes, but I've been out there.
Oh, well, take it away, man.
You know.
Thanks for playing this stuff.
Oh, no, you can't. I'm sorry. I really want you.
Dinner bell's ringing back home, man.
Huh?
The dinner bell's ringing. See you soon.
Well, you gonna bring some more in?
Sure, I'll bring some more in.
What you got?
These are DVDs.
Oh, well, Paul, I do appreciate it.
Great to see you.
You know, and please tell them where they can get your material at. Please, before you walk out this door.
Exclusive company on Farwell.
Exclusive company on Farwell carries this material. Yes. So, I caught him completely off guard, but I think that I really thank him for stopping and saying a few words. And I do get carried away with his material. So, ladies and gentlemen, just out of the love and the pleasure of this man, I'm going to give you one more of his hits right back to back. If you give me a minute, and I'll let you have it. And Mr. Paul Seabar. And I think I'll tell you about, please don't tell me no more about my baby. You know, and don't listen to the words of it, you know, because the man is talking true music. If I can get the technician part of this working. That's where Mr. Quick D comes in. All right. Yes, indeed. Here's another one of Mr. Paul Seabar. Please don't tell me no more about my baby. We all don't want to hear nothing bad.
About my baby. I don't wanna know who she's out painting the town with, or what hue it's bound to be, or what that might have to do with me. I don't wanna cry, for she's my baby. Won't you let us work this out alone? And if her figure don't quite add up, and I bend a one or two, just what might that have to do with you? How we love to shake the bridle. We sure love head up and slip the bed. We get our manes all ruffled. We're so used to it. If we cry, well, what about it? We'll just try, oh, to see this whole thing through. And we'll work it out, baby, just like we always do. Right down through it all, she's still my baby. Though we try so hard to break away. Last time it was me out crawling. Now that light's back in her eye. Now she'll try to bring him back to side. So please don't tell me more. Please don't tell me more. Please don't tell me more about my baby. About my baby. About my baby.
All right. There we go. That is the man of the hour, Paul Seabar, and the Milwaukeeans. This is a type of a band that will take you back in time. Now you should look him up, because this is a good band to go out with your lady and go dancing. Yes, indeed. So, please take the time and check out Mrs. Zebar. And I guarantee you, you have a good time. You have a really good time. So, back into the grind mill. Welcome all you newcomers. I'm talking about the ones that were suspecting to hear life. Well, life is already in the rolling of the process. We've been going for a good half an hour because someone else didn't finish up their show, so life took in. That's the way it rolls around this place. We wash each other hand. One hand washed the other, and the other, they both wash the face. Yes, tonight we're talking about love. We're talking about family. We're talking about the kids. Hold on. For a moment there, I thought my phone was ringing. Let me check and see. I'm not too up on my system. Hello? Well, I guess I missed it. But if you would like to call me, it's 935-2951. I'll give it to you again. 935-2951. Call me. Yes, indeed. But if you don't go see Paul Zebar, you should go out dancing with your lady. You know, and if it's one of them, you know, sometimes they have a nice little band in a restaurant, you know, and if that's the possibility, you know, then go dancing and take the kids. Hey! You know? But, you know, we need to start taking care of each other. And I'm talking about from the point of you're watching over your loved ones and enjoying yourself. You know, we just spend too much time and let too much time pass and not enjoying our families, not truthfully enjoying our life because we get just wrapped up with everything else. You know, and most of all, and I must say this from the standpoint because I just came back from one more of my doctor's appointment because I'm constantly in this process of getting checked up completely from head to toe. You know, and because you never can tell. And we being such a macho man, that we don't want to take the time to go and see a doctor and make sure that we are healthy enough so we still be able to watch over our family, and our family don't want to have to watch over us to lay us in the ground. You know, because a lot of things can be prevented if we discover it a lot sooner. And that go for you too, ladies. You know, see, we take things and put them back out of our perspective. Hold on a second. Hello? 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 Well, I dropped him. Whoever it was that called me. Sorry, dropped you. Yeah. But that's okay. I thank you for trying. And if you get the opportunity and try again, I'll try not to drop you the next time. But I can't guarantee. So where was I? Oh, yes. All us macho men that don't want to go to the doctor. You know? You're not going just for yourself. You're going for your family. You know, there's too many of us passing away unnecessarily. There's too many families that are missing the best thing in their life for unnecessarily reasons. Because if you constantly keep tabs on your health, not just saying, I feel good. You're not James Brown, and even he's dead now. It's the point of knowing what's going on within your system. Because you're not doing it just for yourself. You're doing it for the rest of your family. And some of you might say, well, I don't have a family. We all have a family. Hey, bro. Hey, sis. We're all family. You know. So, watch over your family. Make sure that they take care of themselves so you can keep giving them hugs and kisses. Make sure you take care of yourself so you can keep giving her hugs and kisses. That's what life is all about. That's what makes life worth living. It's not that job. It's not that money. It's not that big house. It's that big kiss that you get from that woman. That's life. It's that big hug that you get from the kids. That's life. It's the big smile. That's life. Those are the things that are worth having. And there's too many good people falling by the wayside because we won't take the time. And you can say, oh, I love him. I love him. But you don't love him enough to nag on him to go out there and do what you got to do. Just make sure he's healthy or make sure she's healthy. You know? Are you one of them women that go and say, your husband have to come and say to you, say, can we have grapes? Can we have watermelon? I'm just getting tired of the honeydew. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. That honeydew list. You can give him a honeydew list, and if you give him one and he's following it, put, honey, do get yourself checked out. Okay? So that way, he can be around a lot longer so you can nag at him and give him more honeydew lists. At least it's worth that. You know? Come on. Make sure he's healthy. You got all that free labor. Oh, my goodness. And make her happy. And you got all that free labor. Oh. But just remember now, don't push too hard. Don't push too hard. You know. Because Confucius says, man who fuss with man and wife don't get no peace at night. So we don't need no arguments. I think that's what he meant. Oh, anyway. So, that's my my point on health-wise. And, okay, here's another really going to be a sore topic among a lot of you people. Football.
Yeah.
Ooh. Man, I just got eyes on me when I'm talking about football. Wow. Well, personally, you know, I think football is a throwback from the gladiator days. And it's just one way or another person trying to hurt another person and get paid to do so. That's what I think about football. You know, and then it's at the same time we have the our young people are playing football, and they're, you know, it's sports. I know. But I don't think, you know, kids should be playing full tackle football until they're about 15 years old. I don't think they should. It's too easy for them to get hurt. And then if they get hurt at that age, especially all this hard hitting, head hitting, or trying to take the legs out. I've known a lot of kids that when I was coming at least through high school were good runners, you know, and they lost that knee. Somebody clipped them and took the knee out, you know, and so, yeah, I know it could happen. It could happen anytime, anytime. But these are kids. They got their whole life to live, you know, and just because some of us want our kids to live a life that we didn't get the opportunity to live, we wanted to be that football star, or we were that football star. It didn't hurt me, you know. But how about just flag football, you know, until after you get about 15? Same thing, same principle, you know, but less hurt. Less young gentlemen that would lose their knees as much, you know. But, you know, that's just an opinion. You know, it's your kid. You know, and I hope you're not one of the ones that they end up with a brain damage or won't be able to walk or, God forbid, die of a heart attack. You know, so, and I know somebody might say that that's very seldom to be possible. That maybe happen, but anything man can conceive has happened or will happen. And the loss of one kid ain't worth all what we do. You know. So, well, I know it's the sport. You know. So I got to voice my opinion on it, that's all. And that go for the girls too. So back from the kids, from the loved ones, from Paul Seabar, we have traveled a few distance. And I got a long way to go. So if you got a topic that you want to hear about, give me a call. I'm at 935-2951. And as I like to say it, 935-2951. Call me. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you got a topic on your mind, give me a call. I'll be waiting for you. You know, and see if you can throw me one to stump me. You know, and change the subject. Like one of the persons asked me at work the other day. They said to me, "See, you're a semi-intelligent man." I said, "Yeah, I am." He said, "I got a question to ask you." I said, "Okay, what's that?" He looked at me and said, "Can you tell me who was the first one to let the dog out? Who let the dog out? Woof, woof, woof." And I looked at him. You know, odd question. And then I said to him, any kindergarten would know that. Any kindergarten would know who was the first person that let the dog out. Adam. He was the first person to let the dog out. That's why we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden. Oh, well. So, that's past that question. So, if you have any questions that you want to ask, I am here for you to ask. If you have any thoughts that you want to transform, bring them forth and see if I'm the one. If the system's not running right for you and you think you have an idea of what to do, call me and let's see. It could be. There are so many things that you can talk about. There's so many things that you can say. There's so many different ways to approach a topic. So you can take the time and approach it today. Of all the listeners that I read out there, doesn't someone have something on their mind? Is there something that you want to ask me? Or is it at the wrong time? So give me a call at 935-2951 and see what I have to say. I'm sitting here for another half an hour or a little more on this here Friday. Now, the topics that I have spoken of earlier, are you all saying that you agree? If not, why don't you call in and tell me? And let the debate to be. This is your station, I hope you know. This is really not my show. But I'd gab on and gab on and gab on. I have nothing else to do. So give me a call. Ring-a-ding-ding. And bring a topic to mind. And until that time, let me take another step. Another step back in time. So we can try to listen again to something that's on my mind. So let me try to take you a little further in time.
Hello.
But I seem to have these problems with Walkmans and things of sort. I can never get them to work right. It seems like they always want to abort. But if Mr. Quick D was here, I guarantee this thing would be working fine. The man is a wizard at what he does. I miss him about this time. So once again, let's see if I can do this. So please listen in. I'm going to try to give you Mr. Paul Seabar once again. All aboard.
Dressed like James back in 65, tearing up every Duke and die. Well, she fine as fine could never be. And she was looking at me, and I was dressed like Marlena in the 38. But it's too fly to participate. Well, she give me the eye and she give me the day. She doubled back.
She what?
She doubled back.
Oh.
She's a bright night train laying brand new track. Bright night train laying brand new track. And see, that's sort of marvelous, this sort of that. Eyes on fire in a homemade hat. Famous flames falling for her to fall back. She's a bright jump, but I'm afraid she'll fly. Wanna holler when they get the sky. That's all of mama, listen, this, all of that. Eyes on fire in a homemade hat. Famous flames falling for her to fall back. She's a bright night train. She'd land brand new track. They get brand new track. She land brand new track. Mama says she's a bright night train. Hear the horn blow, hear that whistle now, hear that horn blow through my door. Hear that horn blow, hear that horn blow through the night. I feel the morning, that's the morning, here's the morning. She's laying brand new track, Valley brand new track, baby laying brand new track.
All right, Mr. Seabar, I tell you what, I'm gonna lay you a brand new track, and I'm gonna give you another run at Mr. Paul Seabar. Here it comes. Yeah. All right now. Oh, Lord.
She was dressed like James back in 65.
All right. I guess I did double back. Yes, indeed, I double back. I didn't want to do that one again, but yes, indeed. You know how it goes? Sometimes you just don't know which way you're going, George, which way you're going to go. But, we're going to go back to another Paul Seabar if I can get past this instrument of mind-boggling way. You know, I'm trying my best. Oh, I know I don't need to be doing stuff like this, but I do. Here we go. Yeah, Mr. Paul Seabar.
To your phone, let me ride. Oh, to your phone, let me ride. Now let's tell me about that river, honey, on the other side. There's a hole bit to your phone, let me ride. Then I'll take you to your heart, let me stay. Oh, take you to your heart, let me stay. Just take me to your heart, let me stay. Run across your mind every now and then. Baby, drag across your mind every now and then. Oh, well, do it when you want to, or when you think you can. Just drag across your mind every now and then. Oh, that river. I miss that honey, come on, let's start. Starting swinging, swaying at midnight, jumping and ringing them bells. Leading the keen and buzzing together, dropping down in that well.
Ow. Okay.
So yeah, but I'm gonna have my bands in here doing the same old. But my Saturday night back on here.
Well, want to sit down with my host and talk about your show and tell them what's happening with it.
Yeah, we can do this.
Well, we have another gentleman here who has his own radio show, you know, and so I want to give him the opportunity to explain to you which direction he goes. That's what life is all about. So, introduce yourself, my man.
All right, hey gang, it's been a while, but it's Fighter Mike Saturday night coming back. This I'll have one this Saturday, and then we're in depth at the Milwaukee Film Festival. I'm going to attempt something that has never been done before. I'm going to volunteer every day, every shift, just to show these kids that it can be done, and that means we get to watch all of the movies, all of the documentaries, all of the shorts, all of the local, made in Milwaukee, made in Wisconsin films and cinema, which is what I live every year for. And then we'll come in and talk to you about that, and then back to the same old, bringing in the local talent, and we get to know them a little better. They get to prove their product, and we get to jam live music, which is, hey, on Saturday night, you want to hear music, right? This is the way it goes. And we don't get into politics, we don't get in this and that and the other thing. We just want to sit there and make sure everybody has a good time and it's entertaining. Because music is the voice of the world, actually.
Well, very true, you know, because we all have a song in our heart,
This is
you know.
I used to wear this t-shirt, I wore out through, and it says, "Without music, life itself is a mistake." Come on, music is the soundtrack of your life.
Well,
And it evokes all the good and bad
it
emotions.
crosses the border of everything.
Yes,
Music does.
universal.
Yes, yes, it's a universal language. Just the music itself, the words doesn't make no difference sometimes. Just the music can take you away.
It's creativity, imagination.
Yes,
It's what people need to move
you
forward.
know. I was
If we are static, we will perish.
I had another question placed upon me one time, and it goes as just imagine if there's intelligent life out there. And all of this that we're doing right now is bouncing through space.
Oh, yeah, and we know it is.
Imagine out there in space, if there's an intelligent life, they're picking up everything that we're saying.
That's right.
And I can imagine them all sitting there listening to what we have said and what we're doing and what's going on Earth. And they're looking at each other saying, I wonder if there's any intelligent life out there.
And then here they come next. It's the hokey pokey.
Yes.
Imagine them decapods doing the hokey pokey. It's going to take a long time.
Well-
but that's going to be fun because they know we.
Well, if any dancing from my standpoint is great.
Oh.
You know, when you can grab your lady's hand and get that physical contact, then you have bonded with life again, what truthfully what it's all about. You know, when you're out there dancing, you become one unit that flows through the universe. It's smooth. Maybe not as smooth as some others, but as smooth as your heart can take you. What more can you ask for out of life?
The sweetest bikini team.
Oh.
I do that on purpose. I'm sorry. No, I'm not.
Well, no,
sorry.
you know, you're who you are,
Yeah.
and that's why I asked you to come up.
And you gotta add humor to it. If you can't laugh
Oh,
at
true.
yourself,
Oh, true.
you can't laugh at anybody else, and you can't be a true, totally rounded person or persona, shall we say?
You know, well,
Take in whatever advice and other viewpoints everybody else you know,
I just waving
yeah,
at all my
yeah.
neighbors.
And use what you can. And what you can't, well, okay, don't trust you by the wayside. Just say, okay, nod to it and say, okay, this is cool. But I can see where you're coming from. Because that way you understand the other folks.
Go ahead.
Okay, is that better? I think I'm on 3. There we go. Yeah.
Is that better?
I don't know. You're the one on the board.
Yeah.
You can hear me now?
Yeah. Well, you don't want me on the board, really. That's why I can't get a phone call.
There, oh, yeah. Well, not only that, nobody's calling. Hey, come on, the number is 414-935-2951. If you want to get into this discussion, come on, give me a call, because that's not all. That's just the beginning of a beautiful relationship with another one of our listeners. And, I must give a shout out to my boys out there in the old side. You Irish boys. I thought you was coming down for Irish Fest. We missed you, but we got other things going on, and come on down on St. Patty's Day. Let's show them what the Irish got to say. But that's in the future. In the near future, in the next couple weeks, hopefully I get all my horses rounded up, all my ducks in a row, so we can throw out another new edition of Spider Mike Saturday Night this Saturday at 7 to 8. We're moving from the 6 to 7 hour to the 7 to 8 hour, and then as I understand it now, what we can do remotes. And you just might have to hang with me and find out how it is to be part of the Milwaukee Film Festival. I might be broadcasting from the Oriental Theater during the festival.
I hope you get the opportunity to do.
Oh, hell yeah.
But
and if you get any free time in your schedules, come on down. I can, it's only $10 for a ticket. If you volunteer, it's free. You're just gonna have to put up with me for a couple hours. And there are a lot of great movies, as they are every year. And now in this day and age of the multimedia, this is cool. But let's go back to let's sit in old classic theater, watch a film on the screen, and just lose yourself in it, which is so great. And what we've got down this year is very, very awesome. And if you are part of the newer generation, you have a short attention span, we have 6 different shorts programs. So in that hour and a half, you're going to see 8 or 9 different movies. If you're old school like us, and you can sit through, an hour and a half, 2 hours for a really fleshed out plot and story, we've got those too. Dramas, action movies, love stories, animation, and some stuff that just, you're gonna sit there, walk out of the theater going, what the hell did I just see? But it's all good.
Okay.
And it helps promote, our city helps, and there are a couple works from some of the artists here in River West, actually.
Okay.
So there is a connection, and it stays down. The Milwaukee show is going to be Thursday, not the 11th. The 4th, and it's always a sold out show, and this is all local area movie makers and
So will you give them the address again?
Okay, the address?
Yes.
Okay, well, there's 3 addresses actually. Down on Firewell and North at the Oriental, where it all began, and where I'll be doing most of my time. Then on Downer Avenue, down the block from via downtown, or via the Downer Theater. And we've got a new theater this year. It's the Fox Bay Cinnamon and Grill on right up Holton and Silver Spring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
And it's from the 27th, which is next week, Thursday, until the 11th of October.
You heard it here on Life from the 23rd,
27th,
27th to
October 11th.
October.
It goes actually 15 days this year.
So
We've expanded it because we got a lot more movies that we think people should see, and what we think they would be entertaining.
well, if you get the opportunity and you want to take in some local entertainment, local filmmakers, local animators, stop in at one of the 3 locations. Plop down that $10, $20 if you got somebody you're taking,
With a +1.
but that's a good thing too. And enjoy good Milwaukee entertainment.
Which is what we're bound to sit there and we want you guys to know. Just like on Spider Mike's show, we do it mostly with the up and coming bands and folk artists and such.
Well,
We cut through all genres. If you're new, if you got some music, bring it on. I'll put it on.
well, you heard it. And if you got the music, bring it on and he will put it on.
Yes.
Now, Life, we put everything on.
Yes. Right.
So, he'll give you his radio show again so you can listen to what he brings back from the film festival.
Yeah, that's just a special extra, but we do every week. We do the music. It's Spider Mike's Saturday night now on from 7 to 8 instead of 6 to 7. I'm back from my sabbatical. Okay, I made it out of the VA line, so.
Well, I'm glad he's doing it Saturday from 7 to 8 because I would hate to have him do it Friday from 7 to 8.
Well, no, see, we just like the time slot, and this is when everybody's listening. Okay, what are we gonna go do for the night? But where can we go? All you gotta do is tune in. We'll tell you where to go.
And if you're tuning in Life, I definitely tell you how to go.
Oh yeah.
I
And
can't
don't
tell you
forget,
where, but I can tell you how.
And
you know.
When is the? Is that this weekend? That we have the.
The 28th. The 28th, we have a fundraiser.
Yes.
And
It's at Lindeman's, right across the street from the Sunrise Foods. They're on Locust and Wheel,
yes, yes.
and that's going to be a good time had for all. And all donations go to the upkeep of this little station, so you guys can hear us give you the information that you need to know to live and prosper in the neighborhood, and just like my boy says, and go through life.
Yes, and if you do come, you have the golden opportunity to see me perform on stage with Crick D, my master man, the man with the plan, the man that can run all the machines that I can't handle. So, stop in for the fundraiser on the 28th and listen, enjoy, and have a great
And I got
time.
my old lady in the pink harmonica.
Okay.
Yeah, I got my guitar and my harp.
And those of you who can afford to donate a little bit, just a little bit, please come in and donate just a little bit. If it's just your presence,
Yeah,
that itself
we appreciate
be-
your support.
outstanding.
Which is always
If it's
good.
yourself with your sweetheart, it would be superb.
And if you,
Unfortunately,
sweetheart would give a couple
Unfortunately,
simoleons, that
it's
would-
not open up for the kids because some of our guys are bad, bad boys. If it was up to Life, it would be all for kids and family also. Because life is for family. Life is for the love of the loves. Always open the door for a woman
There we go.
Always
That's
open the door
etiquette
for
rule
the
number one.
yes, for the lady that you love. Walk hand in hand. Enjoy her
And
company.
even for other ladies that precede you. Gentlemen are always the last one through the door.
Yes. Always the first and always the last.
Yes.
But
All right, well, I've got an outstanding obligation I got to get back to. But it's nice stopping by and nice talking.
it's been a pleasure.
Oh, yes. And like I say, remember on the 28th, we'll catch you there. I'll do a little pop in. Because even Spider needs a cigarette break every once in a while. And I'm just down at the Oriental. It'll only take me 5 minutes.
Okay.
And see, I'm going to show the kids how to sit there and be Johnny on a spot and stubborn and leave it until this is all done. But yeah, but I will make all my, shall we say, assignations. Said I'm going to be there. I'm going to do it.
Sounds good.
All right.
But I do
Okay.
thank you for stopping in.
No problem, man. Just
Yeah.
I just needed to tell you guys, give you a shout out. Yeah, I kind of gotten ahead of well, my sabbatical it was medical,
Yes.
but I'm still vertical and secondary. They can't. They can only stop me. They can only hope to contain me. They can't stop me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and all you aliens out there in Radio Land, we'll see you Saturday. Okay, and let's get on with life. Like
Well-
like we say at the end of every one of my shows, life happens, karma ensues, and peace.
All right. All right. You have a nice one, man.
Yep.
Thank you, sir. Well, that was life. And now you know where a new form of, the cinemas where to go to. It's interesting. It's interesting. Can you imagine all these little things that are happening around you and you don't even notice them? Because we're wrapped up too much within the little group that we contend? I mean, like, what's your plan for tomorrow? Ooh, I guess I'll get up in the morning and do my normal routine. Except tomorrow is Saturday, I might get to sleep in if the kids don't wake me up. Or such a. How many of you are you going to go out and see? This is not a political statement. This is just a thought. Are you going to go see Obama tomorrow? At 2:30 he's going to be downtown. And I know, a lot of people here don't really particularly care for the gentleman. But he's our president. And it's always good to go and see the president, from my standpoint. And I don't care who's in office, it's still always good to go see the president. That's our commander-in-chief. Whether you like it or not, that's the commander-in-chief. So I gotta go down and pay my due respect. Listen to what the gentleman has to say. I haven't decided which way I'm going to go. Not. But either way, I still like to listen to everybody's side and see what they have to say. Because it's interesting. And trust me, both sides are slinging mud. But that's their game. But at least our commander-in-chief and the First Lady are being very, very respectful to this whole situation. And I like that. And I like that, unfortunately, some gentleman that's now in hiding because he's scared. you know, that shows the character of a person. He's hiding because he did a film that I rated and a bunch of other people. He knew it was going to do so. And he did it under the freedom of speech. And it caused quite a few of our young gentlemen to pass from his stupidity, or should I say, for his freedom of speech. Come on. The people that gives him the freedom of speech, he puts in harm's way. He knew when that came out what it was going to do. And yeah, can he be man enough to stand up and say, yeah, I did it? No. He's got to go and hide. You know? Oh, come on. That shows you how much of a wimp, that's close as I could come and say on radio, this gentleman is. You have other people pay for your mistake, and then you run and hide. Well, that's about all I can say about that, because my time has come to an end. Life rolls on into another situation, into another thing, into another show. Life will pass the gauntlet to the next in line, and you will be cascaded back in time of the radio theater where they get together and pulls out the fantasy of your mind and reach into your soul and look into eternity of what they have to say. They will all have 2 or 3 voices as they would throw your way, each one playing different roles to make you see what they have to see. So when I step off this stage, when I leave this hollow hall that I call life, I will turn you over to the theatrical movements of my predecessors. So don't touch that dial. Don't punch that mouse. Stay tuned and be enlightening. Be engrossed in the theater that precedes life. So, as I sit here and my time seems to slip away, what will I give for this few moments? What can I give just to say goodbye? Tell me you will come next Friday at 7, and I'll take you through life until 8, and then the theater will roll. The theater will roll. The theater will roll, 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 roll. Stay tuned for the show. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I should be off this stage. I should be heading out the door. But under the present circumstances, they're not ready for the next show. But that's okay. You got me online, and I will hold down their fort, because I talk too long, and they're trying to push me out this door. So for the first time since they've been behind me, I get to stay on stage. They're standing out in the hallway in front of the door, smoking a cigarette away. How sweet can that be? Then I throw me off the stage. They give me 2 minutes, give me 2 minutes, give me 3. They're depending on life to carry them through, you see. So here come a gentleman. He's coming to the stage. He's grabbing on his bag, I see. Would you like to come up and say a few words about the show that's going to be?
I would love to.
Well, here we go. Sit back and listen and grab that number 3. Tell them about the show that's coming on, proceeding after me.
Well, we are putting the devil on trial this evening.
You put me on trial. I ain't did nothing. I'm innocent.
Now, there's lots of devils laying around here. I'm talking about the actual devil, not just a demon.
Oh.
my friend.
Oh.
So,
Never mind.
please digress a bit. We are working on, what is the name of this show, actually? The Devil on Trial? By Clive Barker.
The history of the
The
devil.
history of the devil. The poor devil finds himself on trial, and we're bringing Jesus Christ into the mix tonight to see if he can actually put the devil behind bars.
Yes, that's if. That's if the integration laws doesn't pass and Jesus can get here. But they might stop him at the
We got
border.
Jesus here.
Yes. Oh, he
It's
got.
a bit of an issue.
Oh, he's already here. He's already here. Never mind.
I think he was just recently deported, though, so I mean that might be a problem.
Oh, okay. We can call his cousin Jesus. But either way,
Absolutely.
yeah, I hope there's no religious person out there that got offended over that
I hope
situation.
everyone enjoyed life with this gentleman. I'm sorry, what is your name again, sir?
Puddin' and Tane, ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
All right, Puddin' and Tame.
CC.
Onion Breath Radio is next, and we're so happy to follow this gentleman. He has so much charisma, we don't even know what to do with
I
him.
think
half the
we should
time.
invite him on Onion Breath Radio. One of these
We
days.
will bring him in on Onion Breath Radio and see how well he fares, because I'm sure he will be genius. With a script in front of him. He's genius without one. He doesn't need one, of course. We do.
Well, I thank
being
you.
lowly actors that we are.
Well, thank you. And you're a Brit. I take
No,
it.
I'm a foolish man who speaks in British dialect too much.
Oh, all righty. You're following your onion strip.
Foolish man.
But
He's a man
anyway,
and a fool.
Yes,
On
a
my
man
way-
and a fool.
on my way out the door, Brian, I wish you all the luck in the world on your way back to France, and tell everybody CC says wee. Bye.
Thing saved.
I'll do that. I have to call Nick from behind.
Your lid, sir.
Oh, thank you, sir. I have to call Nick to undo me. Nick! Please!
Puddin' Tame needs to be undone.
Yes, indeed. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same. Remember that one? Cool. I like those things there.
Yeah, you'll tell me the same.
Hello, gentlemen.
Yes, how you doing, sir? Can you get me off this, Nick?
Right on that radiator, there's an air.
Right on the radiator.
You see that? It's behind. It's kind of
Don't
hard to
panic.
see. I wanna.
Auto in. Don't panic. Auto in.
This isn't a radiator.